Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Yeah, Ethereum's price broke down rapidly into our target zone, into the support zone I did highlight in yesterday's videos. So this is now going to be interesting. And we were yesterday somewhere around here, 1850, 1855. The idea was to get into this region for the next major decision of the market, and ideally to test it. And if we see a reaction, could be that we rally in a third wave of the C wave of the wave 2. However, that would all still be embedded in a scenario where we should see further downside. Okay. However, the speed and the momentum with which we rallied into this region indicates that the top could already be in. Okay. And if that's the case, I may change it again back to something different, not a wave 2, but we'll see. I will observe that. It's certainly not an invalid count. I mean, what can happen is, or what is a valid idea, that this C wave goes a little bit longer, but that literally depends on the bull's ability to hold a higher low in that area between 1814 and 1835. Which I'm questioning at this moment, looking at how fast we came down. But then you never know if support will hold, because crypto turns around at an instant. I had someone, if someone looks at this and we had support here, you would say, oh, probably not holding, but it turns around at an instant. Okay, so it can happen very quickly. Therefore, you can't say before the break happens if support is going to hold or not. At the moment, this looks rather like an impulse to the downside to me. So I'd rather say there is at least a high risk this is going to break. But, at the moment, price has just done what we wanted. It came down into the support zone. And this is the next area where we need to watch for a reaction. Reaction has been very weak. Okay, so I'm really questioning if it can hold that. Well, if it can rally in a third wave to the upside into that $1,900 region. But on the other hand, this could be, for example, a 1-2 setup here with a third wave currently in the making, then a fourth wave. And if we get a fifth wave down, that's it. And then we have 5 waves down. And then we know that, most likely a top is in, which would then favor the idea that, all right, that C wave was already complete. That wave 2 was already complete. So they are the key ideas here. Yeah? And if we follow through to the downside, then next major support, I mean, all of this is support region here around 1790, but the next major support is the 50% retracement at 1750. And if that breaks, then we can follow through into the region around 1660 and 1690. The 1690 level is a level where we had quite a few Fibonacci extensions point to as possible targets for the next move down. But yeah, this is sort of the situation. It literally all depends on, can the market or can the bulls hold that 1814 level? Then we can get a little bit more of a squiggly here to the upside. It wouldn't be bullish, most likely. It would just be an extension of the corrective wave. Okay, but I can easily count that here already as an unfolding impulse to the downside. But of course, without 5 waves down, it is speculation. So at the moment we have 3. At the moment I've got here a possible A wave. Let me see. Probably here A wave, B wave. And then we could follow down now in a C wave. One more low I would say is missing, but we've already come down to 1814. Now, again, this is not hard invalidation. Invalidation will only occur of this particular count below 1800. So it is, that was the talk. So what, by the way, could happen is this was a wave 1, this was a wave 2, this was a wave 3, this was a 4, and we could get one more low. But it is going to possibly break that level. If it only briefly breaks and turns around, it still has a chance, but it can of course easily fail now. I'm just saying that, okay? So this has come down very deep in our target area. So if it fails, it is likely it has already topped likely. Okay, that's the idea. But this would be a micro count idea, which indicates we nearly have enough waves to call this ABC complete. If it's not something more bearish. If it's something more bearish, which would in line with a higher level scenario and actually would match Bitcoin's scenario quite well, then this is not an ABC. This is also a 1-2 setup. Then we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be wave 3. Then we would get a wave 4 and a wave 5. We would call that a wave 1. Then we get an ABC to the upside in a wave 2 and head further down. Yeah, that's my update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Here you find additional content every day. More stuff about crypto, technical analysis, Elliott Wave, some signals. Yeah, this is our Insta, for example. Just make sure you only follow the official account and make sure that you understand there are impersonators out there. But you can see we publish some signals, some statements about trading. So hopefully that adds some additional value. So check them out. And besides that, you can check out the channel membership. And yeah, hopefully you have a great day. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.